All right, chat, I'm back. There are a couple other topics I want to talk about. So I saw recently, Savige posted on Twitter about June being a rough month for viewership, which is kind of weird. I don't remember that being true, but it would be kind of interesting. I want to talk a little bit about kind of the ways to approach it too, streaming as a whole. That is. I don't think we're gonna use our poisons on this to get them out of our inventory. I don't think so. That is definitely, by the way, a famed orc cleaver right there. So we're kind of excited about that. Hey Tifa Gaming. You should definitely check out my YouTube video on that. Do we have like a command for that? I don't know if we do or don't. Mods. I think we do, but I don't remember what it is. Because I do have the one where I talk about that extensively. Hey Rust Shovel. I'm considering going to TwitchCon this year, by the way, which is in San Diego. Just FYI. I'm not sure it's going to happen yet. I'm considering it. What's been my experience with dealing with the social perceptions of streaming as a profession? Definitely rough. Have friends, family, and acquaintances been receptive, supportive from your perspective to folks give you recognition proportion of the effort you feel I've exerted? I don't know about recognition. I guess I get plenty of recognition from my channel, so I don't need that from external sources like that. Certainly my parents initially were kind of like, what? And I've since come around and been very supportive of it, but it took me about 2 years after leaving graduate school to do streaming full-time before I would willingly describe that as a profession to people. I had to get used to dealing with that because you get a lot of people immediately dismissing you as playing video games as a living. Is this what you're doing? And they're like, oh, okay, you're a gamer, you're playing video games, roll eyes, kind of walk up. Not exactly as bad as that, but definitely noticeable. Anyways. I don't know, it's interesting listening to Alkali Lake, Ellie, talk about the way she interacts with it. She's coming from such a business background as someone who's started and managed a number of her own businesses. Like the way she approaches it is so PC in a way for me. Like I don't think I could do what she does. There's too much suppression of interest for me and too much suppression of my personality and willingness to talk about things. It would kill me to have to be that way, and I don't want to be that way. But I do have to find the medium where I'm both marketable and still can actually express opinions. So all right, what are we doing here? Don't need to do anything there. I think I'm gonna save the poisons. This is a smaller camp than I was expecting. Didn't read the numbers on the number of dudes coming our way. So we're just going to take this camp and roll with it. Alright. What is the exact name? It's Alkali Lake. Like the, I believe it's a Wolverine reference, right? There you go. Exactly. Thanks, Wow. Oh, I gotta mud you on Discord too. Now that I'm home, I can do that easily. Need to. You're probably active in the Battle Brothers channel, right? There you are. Cool. Got. Differences in markability. She's vanilla. Destiny, for example, is pretty acerbic. I don't know that word. What's acerbic? Time to learn a word. Let's learn a word. Sharp and forthright. Oh, what a cool word. Never heard it. How do I say it?
Acerbic.
It is acerbic. Said like it sounds. Oh, I like it. Where the hell did we get that from? Why have I never seen this word before? That's a great word. Okay, is this round 2? This is round 2, okay. Yeah, I know, right? That's why, of course, that's half the reason why I'm excited about it. I've never seen the word before. Yeah, obviously, Rustin. Just putting that out there. It may or may not actually happen. I gotta see. If there's more F2K events, I wasn't gonna go this year, but if there's some reason to go as part of the F2K team, which I've heard there might be, then perhaps I will. We'll see. I'm following up with them to talk about it. I was talking to Ali a little bit about it. Oh, there's an orc with a giant weapon. They're not stunnable, right? You just stun. Word of the day, toilet paper. Do you tend to stare at that? Anyways, I don't even know. I don't want to know. What does it be? Acerbic robot. That's how I think of it. Yeah, I like that perception. I'm quite happy with that being a perception. Okay, so we have both a warlord and a famed orc here that we gotta be a little bit careful about. I should have disarmed last turn, but I'm a little distracted. Not really taking 16 orcs super seriously and enjoying our conversation in chat. I don't know how the fuck Destiny does it with actually playing relatively competent gameplay while still talking. Alright, let's hang out there for a minute, hang out there. Actually taking a bit of a beating on Calric. Calric always seems to take an absurd amount of damage. I don't know why. He's not like a super weak character, right? No, he's got 41 fucking melee defense. Why is he always on the border of dying? Sellsword? Yeah, it could be. This orc is super beefy. Alright, who do we want to pull out of this? Probably Nobu, since... Oh, he's already done since she started taking one hit. Okay. Bit worried about stutters up there. That's one thing I do like about the Kindle a lot, is that it fits in my pocket, so I bring it everywhere now. And there's so many times when you're like sitting like at a doctor's appointment or something where you're like waiting to like be seen. You just have like time to kill. All right, what do we have? Gonna eat this. I think disarming the cleaver is worse than disarming the axe. Should have done this. This is QED too. Fuck. All right. Is he not gonna swing ever? Alright, just keep roaring, that's fine. I love how shooting there is blocked, which makes no sense at all, but shooting there is not. There's a guy in between either way. Why does the enemy present a, and I can't attack it even though it's adjacent to me, why does the enemy present a blocked line of sight but the friend doesn't? Nobody wants to see if she can tank the berserker. It's fine. Set challenges for yourself. It's fine. Look at that cleaver hit. Big boy damage. Let's see how it is when we actually get the cleaver. Should have walked over there and hit him. Not done what I just did there. Dude, he punched me and we lost the. We didn't even take a damage. You see if we can protect Nobu, right? When he takes the one hit. I think I want to eat the charge stun. much do I care about 10 HP right now? I don't think that much. Excuse me? At least he knocked him back. It'd be super bad if you threw him right next to him. Slaughter's rallied, good man. Let me chop, not so much. Okay. I tried satisfactory. What is it? Oh, I've got a question for you guys. Do you guys know it's a iPhone app? It's called Reporter. Reporter, like as in a newspaper reporter. Do you guys have an Android equivalent to that? This was a question I wanted answered, kind of out of nowhere. To see if you just shot Max and Fett. Sure. This works loud. I mean, Calric, if I walk in there, we can potentially die. I think we'll wait a turn. Oh, we broke him walking into him. Okay, sure.
A new subscriber arrives.
Thank you, Shuff28. Cheers.
Determination.
I guess, I think this conversation is proving to me that there was some value in going to this con this weekend. I wasn't entirely certain. We didn't hit all the objectives that I would have liked to have hit. I was really looking forward to streaming from the inside of the army truck. It was super cool. I think we posted on Twitter about what it looked like, but weren't quite able to technically make that happen with the limitations of the conference. But if nothing else, like they always told me this in graduate school, right? Like when you go to a conference, what your objectives are. Some of your objectives are connection and networking related, and some of them are intellectually stimulating in the sense like looking for ideas. And coming back from this clearly this morning is indicating to me that I have a lot of things that I've been thinking about and percolating on since the conference. Exist gyroscope inhabitable. Let me just throw those somewhere. Cold blood. Thank you. I will try to take a look and see if any of them do what we need to do. Just dump it in like a notepad, I guess, for now. It's probably fine. Okay. Is there a legendary mansplayer? There isn't. What's the app do? It allows you to set up open-ended or questions of your choice. It basically sends you notifications on your phone at times you want to fill out surveys or answer questions of your choice. It's useful for productivity, happiness, things like this. Because one of the things, anyways, some of the leadership, self-improvement, leadership, stuff like that. It's just I want a way to track emotional states at various times, and I don't have a way to do that, and that's one of the ways to do that. All right, what is this cleaver? Is it any good? Let's take a look. A base orc cleaver is this: 25, 110, 40, 70. This is 49 to 86. That's improved damage. Increased ignore armor. That's pretty good, I think. This might be the weapon we were looking for. It's just unhold fur cloaks or bone platings for nimble bros. Oh, 100% bone platings. Goblins eat your nimble brothers? Yeah, but this you're talking this thing, the 20% less damage or whatever? Yeah, I don't think very much of that at all. Yeah. Finally got what we were looking for. So this is what Firelord's been waiting on, although he just lost 5 accuracy because of this fucking drunk shit. So annoying. I think he's the one with the stam to do it though, right? Yeah, he's an 85 stam with that. Still 85 with that. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've been waiting on that a long time. Bam. Yeah, we don't have iron lungs to do that. Okay, do you think that was the famed weapon they were talking about in the hills? This is not in the hills, right? So there's another famed weapon in the hills far from here. Is it still being streamed in fucking 720 right now? That makes me really sad. Still being streamed at 720. Well, I mean, I wish I had some control over that. I absolutely do not, though. Absolutely do not. All right, how are we on food? A little bit weak, but not super bad. We can try out our new weapon. Armors are repairing. All right, I think we're ready to just go into the next fight, really. Okay. Any chance for Civ 5 streams or guides in the future? No, I'm sorry, man. There's no chance for that. I did get invited to a couple Civ 5 games recently, but I said no. Austin's been asking me a lot about whether or not I would be willing to play some teamers, but I'm not really. I have no real interest in going back to Civ 5. I loved that game. I played a lot of it, made a lot of content for it. I think I'm pretty pleased with the content that's come out of it, but I don't think I wish to go back to that anytime soon. All right. Still not fucking 1080. There's nothing I can do about that, right? Like, it's not like a streamer setting. Like, the only thing that's changed is I reset my Twitch password twice over the weekend. Resetting my Twitch password resets the stream key. Resetting the stream key shouldn't have anything to do with the actual settings. I'm just double checking like this. I mean, the bandwidth I'm streaming, the bitrate I'm streaming at, it's like 29, I think. And then the video settings are actually quite a bit more. They're at 1280 by 720 is the scaled resolution for that. So there should be no reason that on my end why any of this has changed, I don't think. Looking forward to the new Age of Wonders in August. Don't know anything about it. Haven't played a lot of Age of Wonders. Got networks and Twitch insiders. Networking certainly seems to be relevant. Could be some discussion on longevity with Civ 5. Yeah, no shit, right? Like, the game has hit its peak popularity and is moving on. I definitely agree with that. And I don't want to be forever tied to a game. Like, I've talked about that today already. For my sanity, it's just not a thing I'm interested in. I'm really annoyed that we're having quality issues on streaming. Like, seriously? And it's outside of my control. I've been having quality the last time I streamed with quality issues because we were at a con. Now I'm home with my ideal streaming setup pretty much. So. Yeah, I want to go back to that too, WoW. I do miss human PvP as well. We'll see. Is there enough PvP in TFT to be a thing? I don't know. I haven't played it yet. It's one of the things I want to check out this coming week. This coming week and a half, maybe. I'm out of town the next couple of days, but soon. Soon, TM, right? That's where we're at. Easy soon, TM. I want to see this orc cleaver in action. How we did it repaired? We got it repaired. Nice. All right. You're getting 1080 with other streams? What the fuck, man? Yeah, that is something that did actually change, Xanadu, is I did assign it to auto, like when I reset the stream key, prior to this I was selecting a server, and after this it's an auto select server. I didn't even thought that might be an issue. All right, I'll change it up for next time. I might try auto chest. I don't really care which one. All right, let's see this orc cleaver do some damage. Man, I don't want to restart. Do I want to restart stream? It's always bad to restart stream. You almost always lose viewers doing it. I would like to have my actual options though. Just one shot that orc. I think that was a headshot though. I don't know if it was one headshot or not. Yeah, it must have been. Fuck me. Alright, we could try. Why would it be a server issue? There's just some servers that only give you fucking lower resolution. Why would that be true? And I don't even know which one it defaulted me to. Is there some way I can tell which portal, server I'm going through right now? You are 1080 until people refresh. Why? What does that mean though? Like, I mean, I know physically what. I mean, I know what you mean when you say that, but like, what does that tell us? Yes. It's Vini. What about that? I'm not a fucking affiliate. Broken any old relics? Yeah. There was this Indian gravesite that I spent a lot of time defecating on. That really awkwardly may have, you know, and there's like this like weird cloud came out of it, and you know, like this skeletal dog rose out of the grave and bit me. But other than that, I can't think of anything. Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I will take a minute. I don't actually want this issue persisting, and I don't want it for tomorrow, even though it shouldn't matter particularly. But I think I will take a second and try to fix this. Let's take a moment. It's annoying to be not in normal resolution. All right, chat. Bear with me 2 seconds. I will be back in literally 10 seconds as I change this out. So let me do that real quick. Right back.